Hello and welcome to my channel. This is BTS Changed My Life and my name is Bing. I am going to channel one of my bias, which is Min Yoongi. Suga Daddy! Sugar Daddy! Yeah, we gotta channel Sugar Daddy's past life situation. Obviously, because this is a romance reading, we gotta start with Romance Deck Oracle. Let's take this off. I decided to shovel it off camera, and I'm back again when I think I'm ready to tell the story. Yeah, I noticed when I'm channeling his energy in this lifetime, I feel like my stomach is empty, so I go out, buy some food, and yeah, I buy a lot. I buy burgers, I buy chicken. When I get home and I eat the burger, I feel my stomach is very full. Apparently, I'm not hungry. I'm full, but I feel like I'm hungry. So, I think this is pretty much telling about this situation. Min Yoongi in this lifetime. It's like there's a hole in Min Yoongi's heart where he feels like I feel empty inside. It's lacking. It's lacking. I need to fill the hole in my heart. I need to fill it with something, right? Nothing is ever enough for him. Everything is painful, everything is hurting. Kind of a bit like a narcissism, but it's not narcissism. Let me tell you the story. Do you ever wonder why Jimin is a thing? Don't get me wrong, I'm not a shipper, but I gotta be honest. It's very clear that Yoongi cares about Jimin, and Jimin is like care about Yoongi, and not only once we see Jimin is saying Yoongi marry me in like a real life. Yeah, maybe he just teasing Yoongi for that. They both are like almost like a lover, almost like a, yeah, you can say that old married couple. Yeah, I'm not a fan of they look like an old married couple. No, I'm not a fan of that. I don't even know what an old married couple do. I think people get married and that's all. Yeah, but I think I get it now. Yeah, once again, I'm not a shipper, but this has anything to do with the past life. Here's the thing. I'm not saying that Jimin was Min Yoongi's past life lover. We gotta ask my informant, my dear informant, a straightforward answer. Shout out to you, angels who help me. We gotta ask with this pendulum. With you? Yes, she's willing to answer it with pendulum. Okay. Is Yoongi and Jimin met in their past life? Have they met in their past life? See, she said no, they never met in the past life. So this soulmate is definitely not Jimin. But the dynamic between Yoonmin is pretty much the dynamic between Yoongi and his soulmate. How? Okay, let us begin the story. Once again, I'm not a shipper. If you don't ship Yoonmin and think they're annoying, I think they're annoying too. But I love to see Yoongi and Jimin interacting to each other because they just look so soft. But I can understand if people ship Yoonmin because it makes sense. But once again, I'm not saying that they. Okay. Let us just begin. Okay, here's the story. Once upon a time, in India, live a pretty girl named Prita. Let's just call her Prita, okay? Prita has a savage mouth. She can harm anyone with her words, but everything she said makes sense. She don't really speak too much, but once she speaks, people cannot help but took her seriously. She's very brilliant. And why she able to hurt people without without hesitation, because she was growing up abused by his father, by her father, and she's growing up watching her parents hurting each other in this harmonious marriage, and probably her dad was cheating a lot. So this make Prita become possessive and feeling abandoned. This possessiveness is coming from abandonment. It's a trauma. It left a hole in her heart that nothing will ever enough. So one day, Prita meets a handsome man who is kind and gentle and rich, named, let's call him Arjun. Arjun is a very passionate guy. He's very passionate and he has a lot to give. He would give everything that Prita wants. Everything. There is no King of Cups here, but I know that this man put Prita on the pedestal. Nothing that Prita do is wrong to him. He loved her deeply, and his love is very nurturing to Prita. He understands that Prita is coming from the place of pain, and so whatever happiness that he gives to Prita, she accepted as a betrayal, because she don't know how to accept love. Because of her childhood trauma, she don't know what love is. And this man come into her life, marry her, and yeah, I will take everything that you can give to me. If you can give me pain, if you only can give me, if you can only hurt me, I will take it all happily, because I have a lot to give to you. I love you so much. That is how deep Arjun loved Prita. Now Prita, she realized how much her husband loved her, and she realized that her husband would do anything for her, but she just don't know how to be happy with him. The way that she expressed her love is just being possessive, by being obsessive. She cannot help to think, what is my husband doing out there? And one day, there were times when rain is stopped falling for a very long time, and this man wants to find a new opportunity, because he knows he cannot just depend on his farm. So yeah, let's say that he go far away, to a faraway land, across the ocean. Let's say that, okay? I think he go by ship. Look, this is give me impression of ship. He is going with a ship to find a new opportunity to make his wife happy, so he can keep providing for his wife, so his wife is not hungry, his wife can still dress nicely, and also the kids are grow up well. But all this love, again, for Prita, she thinks that, oh, he must be go far away from me because he cannot stand me. He cannot stand me because he want to find someone else that is better than me. He want to find someone else that is like more lovely, the easier woman to be controlled, because he want to find a new woman. She cannot help but think that way. Yeah. Aside of all the happiness, all the goals, that everything that Arjun gives to her, she accepts it wrong way. And sometimes I think she would hurt Arjun with her words, but because Arjun have such a big heart, he did not took it to his heart. At the time, I saw that they both are sitting on a bed. Arjun hugged his wife that he loved so much, and he said to his wife, "No, darling, it's not real. It's only in your head. I'm not cheating on you. I'm not doing that for this or that or whatever that you think. It's just your own mind." And back then there's no psychology, so we cannot explain that this is coming from a painful childhood, from an abusive, cruel dad who don't know how to respect women. But this man is very wonderful man. He patiently nurturing the pain, wonderful, wonderful man. But, however, with this man's patience, finally Prita learned how to overcome her trauma. She finally learned, yes, this is love. And she is very grateful for this man. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for everything that you give to me. Thank you so much for taking all of me, even though all of me is nothing but pain, hurt, and me projecting my trauma on you. I'm so sorry that I missed those times in our younger day where I cannot accept your love expression. So, therefore, they promise to meet again on the next life to be happy together. This time, I will do it right. I will make it right. Okay, that is the love story between Min Yoongi and her soulmate. And now finally we understand why he has such savage mouth. And now we also can finally understand why he is very nurturing to his brothers, why he is very patient to his bandmates, especially the Maknae and Jin. And I think that is why, even though the whole world saying, "Yoongi, marry me," he only wait for one person, which is his soulmate. This very patient person who takes all of him, even all of him is nothing but pain. Oh, it's so sweet, isn't it? So sweet. And yeah, I think Yoongi was a female in this lifetime, and his soulmate is a male. Yeah, I think his soulmate will be similar to Jimin, because he have very patient heart. He's very patient, he's very open-minded, and he also very nurturing. However, I'm not saying that Min Yoongi is a divine feminine and his soulmate is a divine masculine. How do I decide that this is the husband, this is the wife? Because on the soulmate side, there's a lot of responsibility, a lot of sense of responsibility that I want to provide. Even though the Empress is showing up here, I still feel the need of this person on this side to provide to this person. And that's why I think, and this is way in the past, way back, I don't think there is a feminism movement yet. So I think this one is the husband, this one is the wife. We can learn that when someone loves you, they will take all of you, even though it's your pain. But doesn't mean that we have rights to abuse them. Yeah, I can feel in this side, in Yoongi's side, that he wants to be happy with his soulmate, but he just don't know how, because he is full of pain watching that's coming from his parents. Yeah, but I'm so happy that he finally overcome this pain. Okay. Alright, I'm just repeating myself. I think that's all. I want to close this reading with gratitude thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watch me until this point. And I hope I will see you again on my next video. Okay, happy Valentine's Day. Namaste.